You might be starting your day this morning with a plate of pancakes or waffles. Chances are you're dousing them in maple syrup. I'm getting hungry now.
No.
All right, it's a $300 million industry, and some people call it liquid gold. Vermont farmers are facing increased competition from large corporations and artificially flavored corn syrup. Dahler met one family using technology to preserve their cherished tradition. Don, good morning.
Good morning. Every year when winter loosens its grip, sugar farmers hike into the woods and tap thousands of trees. It takes up to 60 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of syrup. The ultimate renewable resource, maple trees produce sugar 4 to 6 weeks a year, potentially for hundreds of years. But it only takes a taste to know that's a sweet deal.
How old do you think these things are?
100 years old.
For 75 winters, Dave Silloway's family has been making maple syrup.
Right there looks like a good spot to me, but that's just my guess. We never know.
This is how they used to do it when he was a boy.
Now,
With hand drills and hammers, horses and sleds, and thousands of buckets that had to be emptied multiple times a day if the sap was really flowing.
Sounds like hard work.
it was. Here it comes.
There she goes.
There we go. If you can get a taste of it enough to get any sweetness or not.
Yeah, you can definitely.
The older the tree, the sweeter the sap.
So older is better in the
Yes.
tree business.
Yes. You hear it?
That's what I'd call an average flow.
Average flow?
It would be going ping, 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 ping if it was a fast day.
It's the sound of money dropping into the bottom of the pail.
How many trees do you think you were working back then?
Probably 800 to 1,000 trees.
Vermont is the largest maple syrup producer in the U.S. With every fourth tree in the state being a maple, there's plenty of natural resources for big and small businesses, which now produce more than 1.3 million gallons of syrup a year. The Silloways have always been primarily dairy farmers.
It's kind of a science tapping the tree.
But a few years ago, Dave's nephew, Paul Lambert, took it upon himself to sweeten their family fortunes by taking their syrup operation from hobby to big business.
It was a side business for a long time, and now it's more of an income producer for your family.
Right. Yeah, it's important to us.
Drills and hammers replaced by miles of plastic tubes tapped into 6,200 trees.
That's just pouring in there, though. That is a lot of sap coming out of those trees.
It's a lot of sap.
High-tech equipment takes the clear sap, boils it down, which produces the liquid syrup. 70 solar panels subsidize the energy costs of the entire operation.
We produce about 40 gallons an hour with this rig.
40 gallons an hour.
Yeah. And a total of around 3,000 a year to 3,500 gallons.
And before you modernized the system, what were you producing?
Somewhere around 300 to 500 gallons of syrup.
Wow, that's a big difference.
According to a recent study, maple farmers fear overproduction, but are also worried about climate change. Winters in Vermont are getting warmer earlier.
The first Tuesday in March would be when we'd tap the trees. Now we should tap the trees the first week of February, a month earlier, to get more of the days when it's above freezing during the daytime and freezing at night for sap flows.
For now, tapping earlier often means longer, more profitable seasons, but a warm snap can shut things down quickly. Still, when the sap is flowing and the entire family is working almost around the clock, they always take the time to count their blessings and thank the humble maple tree, the gift that keeps on giving.
For someone who doesn't live up here and do this, what's the best thing about this business?
The warm days, seeing the sap flow out of the tree,
Yeah.
the taste of fresh maple syrup,
Not bad.
not bad.
Studies at the University of Rhode Island found that maple syrup contains beneficial compounds similar to those in green tea, red wine, and berries, although the scientists couldn't say definitively if it's overall healthier than white
Yeah,
sugar.
what if to douse it on a pancake with butter? Is that still healthy?
That's,
I'm not so
if
sure.
it makes you happy, I think it's healthy.
They're never going to run out of that stuff either, are they?
No.
It's like up there.
It's a gift.
And you found the perfect substitute.
Yeah, he came out of Central Casting, didn't he?
You got to wear one of those hats if you're getting maple.
I like the check shirt.
All right, Don, thank you.